How's it going, everybody? Daggy from Pro Group Racing here. Just leaving a few New Year's Day tips while we're on hiatus. Happy New Year to everybody on behalf of Beaver, myself, and everyone at Pro Group Racing. But just thought I'll drop in and leave a few best bets for the weekend ahead as we all nurse our New Year's Day hangovers, especially with Flemington kicking off at 10:30 due to the heat. But three bets for me at Flemington tomorrow. The first is Bermudez, race number 5. Chased a good one in Lighthouse, who we'll get to later as well. Last start before that, 2 nice wins around the even money mark. I think is a good bet in a weaker field here. The feature of the day is the Bagot staying contest, where we see the Quinella out of the Pakenham Cup here, and I think it can run the Quinella again. Speak of Smoke and Romans from Good Idea. They were pretty dominant in that race. I think they'll repeat the dose here and again a weaker setup than last time, and happy to have something on both of them to do the job again for us in race number 6. And race 8, the Chester Manifold. Lighthouse has been a borderline star since coming to Australia, coming through the grades. Very impressive. We get the form line through Bermudez earlier in the day, but I think can go to black type and be good again. So happy to stick with those 3 in the features at Flemington. And wrap up the last bit, something a bit of odds in Fundraiser, who's resuming. Had no luck last prep for the Hayes stable, who is absolutely flying. It's $13 and can give us a bit of a sight at value in the last at Flemington. The support program up in Sydney is at the Kensington track. Nice warm day up here as well. Race 5, Irish Angel, chased, just got in the wrong position. Not everything went right for it last time. I think can bounce back if the track's playing okay. Any cut of the ground, obviously, an advantage there. So hopefully the dry is not too much of a disadvantage. Race 7, Dragonstone chased a good one in Bacchanali, who came out and won the Gosford Guineas on Wednesday pretty impressively. Gets a nice setup here and is another nice bet on the card. Race 8, Too Much to Bear. Nice resumption, rounding up a reasonable field from the back last start. Comes here. This isn't any tougher for it, and I think can keep building its picket fence that it was starting to put together early last prep. And let's finish off the day in Sydney. Race 9, Queen Bellissimo, very impressive on pace. Hopefully Kenzo is not too, hopefully on the rail by this time of day is not too much of a disadvantage in the Kenzo track, but can hopefully take us home with a nice winner there. We go all around the Tasman with Auckland Cup tomorrow. A couple of tips from across the Tasman there. Cheaper Than Divorce, the daughter of Savabill's been going very well this prep in the G2 Auckland Cup. Will be very hard to beat. And we see Entrevier resuming in the railway, the Group 1 railway at Ellerslie later in the afternoon, and will be very hard to beat as well. Lastly, while Beaver's not here to give us his Queensland tips, I think Apache Chase will be very hard to beat in the feature buffering stakes up there. That's just a quick check-in. We'll be back with full services from Magic Millions Week in a couple of weeks. I hope everyone has a safe and happy New Year. Enjoy the night, and we'll talk to everyone very shortly. Catch you soon.